stocks are down. Look at those Dow futures. Shoot. So what's up, guys? This is not good. We're on an 8-day streak right now, and it looks like we're gonna get hit pretty bad today. I'm really hoping things turn around. Nvidia down, like everything, literally everything is down right now, except for like some random company. Like Target is up a lot, Jack in the Box is up a lot. Stocks that we don't own are up a lot, but the stocks that we do own are just getting smashed right now. So here's the thing, I really don't see how, I don't know, I don't see how this issue with Trump and Comey and the FBI and all that is really affecting Nvidia's innovation and growth. Like, I feel like Nvidia is still going to be doing its thing, AMD is going to still be doing its thing, Apple's going to still be doing its thing regardless of what happens with all this. So I feel like it's just like a market reaction, not necessarily companies doing bad. So yeah, today's going to suck, but we're going to get over it, I think. Like literally, even by tomorrow or the next day or by next week, I think we'll start climbing back up again. Tesla is just like doing so many things right now. They're the least of their worries is whether they're going to get a slightly lower tax rate. Like, I honestly don't think that's on their top priorities of worries right now. So yeah, today is going to suck, but I don't think this is going to be anything to worry about. I'm crossing my fingers though, just in case I'm wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. But yeah, so market opens in 25 minutes. We'll see how we opened. It's gonna be pretty bad, so brace yourselves. I'm gonna just see what these prices are at, just in case I need to sell anything. But I don't think I'm gonna need to. I just think I just need to suck it up and take this hit today. We've been on such a good run anyways. Like, we made like 38 grand in the last 8 days, so if I drop like 8 grand today, that's still 30 grand we're up in the last 9 days. So I can't ask for anything better than that. So I think we can weather this storm as long as things kind of stop going down, even though Amazon is now down $10. Oh my god, okay, that is bad. This was down 126 earlier, now it's going down even more. This is one of the worst days I've seen in a while. Shoot. And I don't think I can actually sell anything right now because, I could do some pre-market trades on my stocks, but I don't think I could do that with options. And by now, the price is already down anyways, so there's really nothing I could do. Really wish I invested in Red Robin, though, 'cause look at them. Well, some companies are still doing well, but so go figure, right? You'd think everything's going down today because of this, but some stocks are still doing well, which kind of shows you that this news isn't really relevant to the companies that are, as long as they're reporting good earnings, like Red Robin did, and Target. As long as they're still reporting good earnings, they're gonna go back up. So this is just people freaking out again, being stupid. Look at, oh my gosh, I feel like we're just draining money right now, so this market cannot open soon enough. Jesus. Alright, so I want you guys to listen to this because he's saying the same thing I'm saying. He's saying if you sell because of today's news with Comey, remember this months from now, this is why you sold, and he's basically saying you're going to regret it.
You're going to sell. And what I'm trying to do is say, listen, there's never anything wrong with taking a little gain. But because this is not going to be the first day we hear the word impeachment. But I also think when you go back and you read those articles, it's like, oh, God, I sold my Amazon. Why did I sell it? Well, because there was an impeachment vote for Clinton. Well, that was 1997. You know, there was always something. There was a war. There was something that made us feel like, you know what, I cannot own Amazon.
So nothing matters.
No. Some stories, to use the verb, trump what happened.
Right.
And
what he's saying is, in the grand scheme of things, if you unload a bunch of your stocks because of this, it's probably not the best reason. Now, if Trump does get impeached, then I feel like that could be really, really bad because he's been promising lower taxes, which is what's been kind of like the backbone of this whole big rally that we've been doing, trying to bring jobs back to America, trying to lower taxes. And if he gets impeached, people are going to feel like, oh, that's not going to happen now, and then that would be really bad. But he just needs to freaking calm the F down and stop being a dummy and just get control again. Like, just get back into a good place.
Because the Nasdaq's been so unbelievable. So let it come in. Don't feel like, wow, today's the day.
And not to forget that those numbers look fairly large, but percentage-wise, they're still not.
Today may be the first day in 15 that we get a half a percent.
I mean, these are big moves.
Yeah, so what they're saying is, if you look at it percentage-wise, it's not really moving that much. So yeah, today is going to be a down day, but I can't imagine tomorrow being as bad as today. So there's the opening bell, red everywhere. It's crazy. New York Stock Exchange, 225 years old. That's crazy.
And how good it is, and it's working. They're offering 10% offering.
I'm seeing Red Robin's saying how good their pickup is, and McDonald's has been talking about doing delivery in 4 cities. Oh, they are going to be doing that. That's crazy. Anyways, let's go look at the. Let's see what the damage is, everybody. Oh man, I've never been so nervous to hit the refresh button. Oh boy, here we go, ready? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not as bad as I expected. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money, but I was expecting like 6 to 8. And it looks like a lot of them are already moved. So, okay, all right. Wow. So I literally was expecting that number to be like 8,000. I mean, it still can happen, but so we're down to 95. That's fine. If we stayed there today, I'll be totally happy. The one that's up for us is the covered call that we sold, and that expires in 2 days from now. As you can see, if I just own Apple stock, I'd only be down 114 on that, but because I own so many options, these swings are pretty big. But none of these have moved, so it's possible some of these could go down too. But I'm hoping in the afternoon things kind of calm down a bit and these start to come back a little bit. If that happens, I think we'll be okay today. See, like, these percentages aren't that bad. Amazon's still at 65. That's really good. So it's not too bad. Whew. Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't get any worse than this. Crossing our fingers. We can handle a day like this. That's part of the game. It's kind of bummer though, because I was hoping to go on a 9-day streak today. That would have tied the record, the all-time record. But looks like it probably won't happen today. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go shave and then I gotta go tutor. We'll come back. It's already falling more, but we'll come back and check on this when I get home, and then just see how we're doing. So we'll check back in about 2 hours.
Gathering the facts.
All right, so I'm about to leave. It's like 9:15, and the Dow is still going down. This is horrible. Let's see what we're at now, please, 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 please. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Apple is totally screwing us right now. Apple, why? Oh my gosh. That covered call dropped all the way down from 600 yesterday to 300. It lost half its value. I could almost afford to buy it back, but I still can't. So this is not good, guys. We are still in the 90s, but man, this is gonna be a rough day. It's funny though, because Apple's the stock I was like least worried about too. Like when their iPhone 8 comes out, this is gonna totally bounce back. So I'm not really worried yet. If Apple's the reason we're down today, that's because we own so many freaking calls of that. So Apple's gonna go back up. It's just, man, this is definitely our worst day ever. We're gonna come back and see how we are doing in a couple hours. All right, so I just got home from tutoring. It's about 11 o'clock, and we're just getting totally pwned right now by the market. The one good thing that's happening is our hemp stock is up 72 bucks, 8%, about 9%. the Apple call that we sold has lost half its value, so if I were to buy it back, it'd be much cheaper today. So that's the one good thing that's happening. The bad thing is because we have so much money in Apple, we're just getting completely owned right now. Apple alone is making up for about $4,500. We're down so like half of this loss is just from Apple alone, and so I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. Yes, this is a lot of money, but the run we've been on, I think we were bound to come down a little bit eventually. But I really think had Trump not been getting in all this hot water that he's been in right now, I think we would have had another good day today. I think everyone's just freaking out about him, and that's why we're down. But we're still up a lot if you consider where we started. So, you know, I can't be too mad. I'm not going to be greedy. We're still up like 30 grand above our goal over 2017. So I still consider all this like bonus right now. But at the same time, I don't want to be careless and just, you know, hold on to stuff when I shouldn't be. But with that said, I've thought about it, and I really don't think this is any reason to freak out and jump ship. So I'm going to hold on to the Apple. I'm going to hold on to everything that I'm holding on to. And we're going to see what happens tomorrow. I think we could pretty much chalk today up as a huge loss. So we're going to see what happens tomorrow. So there's really no point in looking at this all day. We'll just come back, see when the market closes. We'll film a quick little thing about that. And then if anything happens though, like if I see anything on the news or anything, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, I still have to tutor another student today. So we'll just come back at 3 o'clock. All right, so we'll see you in a little bit. So it's 12 o'clock on the dot. I just finished eating some food. I noticed that my Zillow call ended up triggering. So I have a little bit of money now to spend. So that's kind of cool. We are still down a little over nine grand. But now I need to think of what to do with that money. Since everything's down today, it could be a good buying opportunity for any one of these things. If I wanted to pick up some more AMD calls, that could be good, or that could be affordable. I actually could buy back now my Apple call. I could buy that back, but I think I might wait till tomorrow just to see if that goes down any more. I could buy that back because I have enough to do that. That'll guarantee that I keep my shares, which will guarantee I can, like, you know, keep making dividends, and I could try to sell another call if I want. Yeah, because now I'm not sure if I want to buy more calls with that money because of how much we're down today. So I'm just I gotta think about it. I gotta do some thinking, but I'll let you guys know what I decide. If I do decide to buy anything today, if not, might just wait till tomorrow, see how things play out. All right, it's almost 1 o'clock. I need to get ready to go to tutor the next student, and it looks like we officially are down over 10K today, which sucks. This is horrible. But so what I'm gonna do is with that money I just got, so you can see we're down to 89,092, which is a little over 10 grand cheap off from where we were yesterday. So that is not good, guys. Really not that good, but I have some money here. So what I'm gonna do is I look at AMD. This is the call I actually currently own. I only have 10 options though with them. So right here, I only have $430 invested in this position. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double that position, since it should only cost me about $430 more, because $43 per contract if I get 10, 430. So I have enough for that. I have 954 to spend. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a limit order just in case it goes down. So what I'm gonna do is, because I don't really care, like I'm not really like dead set on getting them right this moment. Like I don't care if I don't get them right this second or not. So I'm gonna set a limit order and just see if it drops. And if it does, then I'll get them a little cheaper than I expected. I'll get them, you know, at $40 per. The limit I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna do a limit. Whoops. So I want to buy to open. I'm going to do 10 contracts. Same expiration as what I have now, October 20th. And I'm going to set the limit price at 40 cents. So if it goes to, if this ask price dips down to 40, which is 3 cents cheaper, which times 100 is $3 cheaper, and I'm buying 10 contracts, so I'll save $30 if it does dip below this price. And that'll be good for me. I don't, like I said, if I wanted to buy it right this moment, I would do that, but I don't really need to. So I'm gonna set a limit price for 40 just to see if it goes down, and then I'll get it cheaper than what I expected. So let's just do a review order. I mean, it's not much cheaper, but hey, it's still cheaper. So I do still kind of want it. So let's do a review order here. Okay, damn, that's quite the commission. Holy crap. Okay, so let's just place this order, and I guess that'll make up for this commission. If I do save that $30, that'll pretty much pay for the commission and then some. So that's cool. All right, so I placed that order. I'm gonna minimize this window now, and here it'll show up in my pending orders right there. So if the price does drop below 40, it will buy it. It took the money out of my account just for now to hold on to it. And yeah, oh wow, check out the Apple call. It's the one I sold is down to 190 bucks. It is down a lot today, which means we're losing a lot on freaking Apple. Which again, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't understand, people. So yeah, this is not taking into account this sell that I sold. So if you added like however much I was down on that today, definitely down over 10 grand. Pretty much 10 grand exactly, because I was at 99,177 yesterday, so I'm about 10 grand to $100. That's annoying. I feel like if I hadn't just gone on a big run, I'd be a lot more pissed and sad and depressed and everything else. But because we went on such a good hot streak, I had a big cushion to dip back down and still be up a lot. So that's the only reason I'm still not going crazy right now. But it still definitely sucks. And I'm still very confident in Apple to come back up, especially if these iPhone rumors are true, which if you can see me in the reflection, I am putting my hands together. I'm praying that the iPhone 8 rumors are true, because there's lots of cool iPhone 8 rumors, like the screen looks really nice. It's like it's going to be like a full screen display instead of having the black bars on each end like we do now. It'll be a really beautiful display. They're going to kind of make a little bit improvements with the camera. At least with the adjustments or how it's oriented. I think it'll just be a better phone. And if it is, and in fact I just saw an article somewhere on a YouTube video saying that the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus were the best selling smartphones in the first quarter of 2017. So I think that iPhone 8 is going to do even better. And so I'm still very bullish on Apple, even though we're just getting smacked in the face with it right now. I think it's going to come back up. And so, you know, today is just a bad day. So look at the watch list here. Let me show you a perfect example. Literally the first page. On the first page, you start to see stocks going down. So like, literally only these stocks from Panera up. These are the only stocks on my entire list, and I have like 90 something stocks on my list. These are the only stocks that are up today. All the rest of the stocks I'm watching are all just losing money today. Every single one of these. They're all getting just hammered. So it's not anything particularly wrong with Apple or its fundamentals or anything wrong with the company. It's just a pullback day. And so I'm not really worried about the company. I just got to pay attention to the current events, see what happens with Trump. Because if this is really, really bad, we could have several more days like this. And in that case, I need to just get out of everything and just kind of chill for a bit. Let my money sit up here. Just let it sit here. And then once it looks like the market's going to start picking back up, then I can just basically get back into everything that I had, hopefully at lower prices. So that's the plan, guys. And so hopefully we can survive this day without losing too much more money. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna go leave for tutoring, and I'll be back about when the market closes. All right, so just watching some TV to see what's going on. I saw a video on CNBC.com on my phone. The lady that they were talking to is still optimistic about the markets, even though today I'm just getting completely hammered. I'm down about, right now I just checked, down about $13,000. And the market closes in 43 minutes, so I think I'm just going to cry for a bit until the market closes. Oh, so this guy just came on.
I take your point about Mike Pence.
He's saying that the Republican agenda is what's driving the Trump rally, not actually Trump himself. And so he's saying that people might actually like Mike Pence more as a president. And either way, the market is going on the Republican agenda, so not to worry much about what Trump is doing. That makes me feel better. He's saying it's a buying opportunity right now. This makes me feel better because I feel like we're going to have some good days ahead. But yeah, today still hurts, man. It sucks. That is not a good headline though, guys. But hey, if this is the worst day, that means it's only going to get better, hopefully, you know, logic would say. So, and he's saying, I don't know if I got this on film, but he said earlier, even if the Democrats take over the House, they're not going to be able to undo any laws passed this year and next year for at least 2 years or whatever. So if they could get the tax reform passed, he says stocks are still going to go up. This was bad. This was bad. That is not even as much as we lost today. We lost a little bit more than that because of that. We lost about almost 17 grand today. That was almost half of what we've gained in the last 8 business days. And on top of that, Apple's still going down. Apple closed at oh no, it's actually a little bit up since it closed. Holy crap, that sucks. Let's look at the bright side, guys. We went on a $38,000 run. Okay, so we lost 17,000 of that in one day. But we're still up 21. We're up like 21,000 still. Sorry, I just woke up. I can't even do math right now. But we're still up over 20 grand on this run that we went on. So, I mean, if you consider where we started the year, we're still up a lot. We're still up a good amount. I mean, yeah, I didn't calculate the actual ROI, but I feel like we're still hovering around 90%, which is still really good. I only did 34% last year, but damn, did that suck. Obviously, Apple just murdered us today. We lost probably a little over 7 grand alone just from Apple. Then we lost 2,400 in Amazon, 22,000 in OLED, Universal Display. I mean, good companies, right? So you would think something else would have caused these to go down, and it was Trump, it was the government, it was whatever people were freaking out about with him firing Jim Comey and the Russian investigation, that whole scandal. I'm going to go ahead and side with those people who are saying that the fundamentals are still strong and that it's a good buying opportunity. Obviously, I don't have any more money to buy anything. All I bought today was 10 more options on AMD, which I got in. I did get in 40 cents because remember I'd set that limit order and I forgot about it, and the price did drop a bit, so it did end up buying it. So we'll see that actually worked out in our favor. We saved enough money to cover the commission. So now we actually have 20 options now. So we really only lost $350 on that. We didn't lose $700. We lost $350 because we just bought 10 more at that. So maybe tomorrow will be a better day, or it'll start to turn around and we'll actually benefit a lot from that. That'll be really sweet if that can happen. We saw what happened yesterday, how we benefited from that. So maybe it'll be a repeat. But man, Jack in the Box still had a good day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stocks. Only 7 stocks today on our watch list finished up today. Everything else lost money. So it was just everyone was feeling the pain today. Everyone. Unless you were investing in Jack in the Box, you were the only people who were pretty much, I mean, because look at that, even from first to second, it's a big jump. And then even these 3, 4, and 5th place, 6th place guys, 7th place, were all less than 1% gainers. And this actually doesn't even trade in our markets. This is traded in the Japanese market. So really only 6 stocks were winners today in our markets, and then everything else just got slammed. So again, you know what, like, am I really worried about Nvidia? Do you think Nvidia is really worried? I don't think they are. They're still doing what they're gonna do. People are still gonna need computer chips. People are still buying the Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, let me try to fix my hair. So yeah, I mean, we've had a bad day before. We've had a couple bad days before, and we bounced back both times. This happens to be our worst of the worst, but like I said, it was mainly just Apple and Amazon. There was only mainly 3 companies that killed us. 3 companies who are phenomenal companies: Apple, Amazon, Universal Display. So am I really worried? Not really. Like the people were saying, the fundamentals are still strong. The economy is still strong. Actually, the global economy is actually recovering as a whole. So it's not quite time to panic yet. I just gotta get used to this, guys. I mean, this is just gonna be par of the course, like in the future. I mean, can you imagine if I had almost $1 million in my account? I would have lost $160,000 today. Like that's how much I would have lost today if I had $1 million already. So it's all relative. I can't let this freak me out. I did buy. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen a lot while I'm talking to you. Sorry about that. But I did buy a put option as sort of like a hedge, which really is not that much of a hedge because I bought it at $4.44 and that already went down in value. So I'm losing money on that too. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't today, man. There's really nothing I could have done to make money today. I just thought I could buy this. And actually, if Apple does go down a little bit, you know, this will go up in value. I'm not going to make a lot of money, but, you know, I should have bought probably more of these just in case for tomorrow. But, you know what, my strategy has always been invest in the good companies, you know. I'm not gonna freak out quite yet. I don't think we're in a recession. I don't think we're in anything like that. It's just a bad day. Trump's just being stupid. You know, it's just what's happening. So we're gonna see. I really don't think tomorrow can be this bad. So having said that, we're gonna wrap this up. Oh, and kind of a cool news. And some good news, if you can believe that. Google is going to be releasing their personal assistant, AI assistant for iPhone. And some people you might think, well, they're competing with Siri, and I guess they are in ways, but if iPhone users can use Google's assistant, they really don't have much of a reason to ditch the iPhone. I feel like it's one less reason to ditch the iPhone for everyone who likes the Google Assistant but still likes iPhones. And so they're kind of getting the best of both worlds. So this might be a silver lining for us. I think in the future this could actually help iPhone sales. So yeah, I think I'm still optimistic. Today was our worst day by far, but I'm still optimistic. I think tomorrow's going to be a better day. We still have 2 more days left of the week. We could still turn something around. And again, we're still up a lot for the year, so I'm not giving up yet. We're still doing okay. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for bearing with me. This is probably a long video, but thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you did like this video, please hit that like button. Yeah, I mean, not much reason to like this video, but if anything, you guys can really see this is real life, guys. I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not lying about any of this. This is truly happening right now. You're witnessing it as I'm witnessing it, and at least now you guys can kind of see what can happen. So you're more prepared. Okay, I think if you guys can learn anything from this, you'll just be more prepared when you do this. And so maybe you guys might not put so much money in calls. Maybe you guys might adopt a different strategy, or you might just be more prepared for when you do have that loss, and you might be less deterred from like jumping ship, and then it actually might net you more gains in the future. So I'm hoping you guys can get something positive out of this, even if I didn't a lot today. I still think I am too. I think I'm still learning from this too. So I think this is going to be a good thing for us in the end. So having said that, please like, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and we will just be back at it tomorrow. Crossing our fingers that we have a good day tomorrow. So until then, you guys take care. Oh, I actually just added this stock to my list, Red Robin Gourmet Burgers. There is one right by my house, and I love Red Robin. They had a really good earnings report, and so even despite today, they still absolutely killed it. 23% gain today. So that's just phenomenal. I should have invested in them because I love Red Robin, but I never thought to buy stock in them. I haven't really invested in a food company since Habit Restaurants, and I sold that. So I don't know. I thought I heard someone mention that they always like don't report much guidance. Like they don't give themselves really big guidance so that they can always beat every quarter. Or I don't know if it was this company that they said did that, but one company they said like always doesn't give great guidance every quarter, and so that they could beat the estimates every quarter, and then their stock goes up. I don't know if that was Red Robin that did that, or Jack in the Box that did that, or Target. I don't know if which one of the, but one of these companies does that. They mentioned on TV. So yeah, just a little fun piece of information for you. Forgot to show looking at the percentages. You can see got killed pretty bad here. The call that we sold went down 75%, so that was good for us. And then that put that had we had bought it yesterday, it would have gone up 72%, but we didn't, so that didn't really help us. So yeah, check that out, guys. Nasdaq reported its worst session since June 24th, 2016. I think that was the day after Brexit, actually. So that's crazy.